South Florida's most watched morning news today in Florida. Now at 10.
Terror in Tallahassee. Students running for their lives as a gunman opens fire inside Florida State University, and it ends in tragedy.
I was completely in shock. I didn't think this could happen at Florida State.
Developing at 10, 2 people hurt and hospitalized when bullets fly in Miami Gardens. A South Florida home goes up in smoke, forcing a family out for safety.
And I had to get my grandma out. I ran back for the dogs and then my brother.
Plus, a Miami commissioner accused of corruption has been cleared of accusations.
Play cards and learn an important subject at the same time. It's our 7 Spotlights.
Good morning, South Florida. I'm Alex Diarnas.
And I'm Tavares Jones. Today in Florida at 10 starts now.
This is 7 News today in Florida.
Students seen here as they run out of their classrooms seeking cover as bullets fly inside Florida State University. The frightening situation ending with tragedy on campus.
This killer must and will be brought to justice to the fullest extent of the law.
Florida Governor Ron DeSantis sending a stern message to the man who pulled the trigger while showing support for the Tallahassee community.
2 people were killed and several others injured.
The suspect has been taken into custody, and deputies say he's someone they know very well. Let's get right to 7's Danielle Garcia. They're live in Tallahassee with the details on this terror on that campus. Danielle.
Tavares, Alex, good morning. It is certainly a somber day here on Florida State's campus. Usually there are students and staff rushing from building to building, going to class, but instead today there is no activity really. There is no classes, no activities. Everything has been canceled. What you're seeing behind me is students gathering, trying to go back inside the Student Union building.
But it's like he's trying to run a one-man band out there behind his seat, and we've come out. This is a make or break season. He's got to make an impact. Good morning, all you beautiful people out there. Wow, it is already the end of the week, Friday, the 18th of April. Welcome to the live stream today. Hope all of you guys are having a great day so far. Welcome back to the Brandon Mason Show. We got a lot to talk about today. I'm just saying we got a lot to talk about today. And you guys know yesterday, things happen in life, right? And people know right now, coming to the live stream, we're going to break it down for you today. Good morning to all you beautiful people that are in here right now. I'm going to say your names in just one moment. I'm taking a look at the lineup today on what we're talking about. What a scary, scary thought, right? Like for all the things that are happening right now in life, this is one of those things that we don't need to happen. Before I dive into it, good morning to all you beautiful people in the live stream. I'm going to say your names right now as I go through our list and see who is in here right now as we speak. Tracy, good morning to you. RB, good morning to you. Pimple Mama, Jeff Lee, Will, I am Victoria. How are you doing? I'm going through the list. Stevie's girl, how you doing? Roger's in the building. Good morning to you. Nathan, good morning to you. Mikey D, what's going on? Welcome to the live stream this morning, everybody. If I didn't say your name yet, drop a message in the chat so I can see your name right there in the building. Let me get my sound effects ready to go. Welcome to the live stream, and appreciate all you guys for joining our show this morning.
Make some noise!
And I'm pulling up some images right now. I'm looking at my list right here. I'm looking at the shooter. I'm looking at the suspect, obviously going to be tried to the fullest extent. Before I do that, I'm going down here right now. I want to go over some things here. What a scare. If you guys are in the chat right now, have you seen the news yet? Did you see what has gone on? Did you guys take a look at that? I mean, I'm going to scroll through. Here we go. I got some images I'm going to pull up. I'm going to slide this over here in just one moment. The scary part about this whole damn thing, I take a look. Let me take this off of here. I got something I just pulled up here. Give me 1 second on my screen here. I have all these pictures that I want to show you guys. And, the sad part, about Florida State, the sad part about how people are thinking right now, the sad part about the opportunities that people have to go to college. They have to worry about this shit now on a daily basis. You know, I want to break this down a little bit different. Instead of, running through this too quickly and you messed up facts and just talking about gun. I'm going to say this. People in the live stream have to wake up. You know when I'm saying getting up, getting in your car, getting to work, your kids getting up, getting to school, and doing the damn thing in the morning. You don't think about this on a daily basis. When you have kids, it really starts to click, people. People in the chat right now coming into the building. Ray Rios, how you feeling? Diane Mangle's in the building now. Welcome to the damn live stream. We appreciate you coming to the chat right now. As I'm scrolling through and I'm looking at the imagery that I have on my screen, I have a whole bunch of images that I want to show you. First and foremost, the shooter, right? What happened? Let me break it down for you in just one moment here. So, Phoenix Ikner, this gentleman here just opened fire. I'm going to explain it to you here. And this was the stepson of someone that actually works, a local sheriff, that is actually right now currently working, and she was actually a resource manager, someone that would actually be responsible to help out for stuff like this, which is ironic, right? So Phoenix, the shooter gets out there and opens fires. I'm going to read the whole situation right here. I was letting some people come into the show this morning before I dive into all the way. And when we had 100 people in the chat, we get out here. We give out some money to some beautiful people. We spin that wheel today in the building. I got some stuff I want to show you guys. So let's just dive into it right now for just one moment. The stepson of a local sheriff's deputy allegedly opened fire near the student union at Florida State University in Tallahassee, killing 2 people and injuring 6. Okay, killing 2 people and injuring 6. And you take a look, at the gentleman here. And again, the name is Phoenix Ikner. I believe the name is right. Phoenix Ikner. And it's the stepson, by the way, of the, she works as a sheriff in the department, the local area resource, whatever. The thing is, when you think about these universities, you think about your kids graduating high school, going to college, walking around campus. Today, we're going to dive into, by the way, if you look at the bottom of the screen, FSU, the shooter used the mom's gun. Then we're going to dive into weapons, guns on college campuses. And then we're going to talk about gun laws in general. Do they need to change? And at the bottom, Donald Trump, the safety in America, what he's going to be able to do or what he should do at this point in time. And a lot of people that will come into the chat will say, you got to get rid of guns. Like immediately, this is the whole point. I want to talk about this. Immediately, people are going to say, get rid of guns. Get rid of guns. Can't have that. Can't have this, right? The same people that you don't want to get your hands on guns, they're going to get their hands on guns. So we're going to get that in just one moment, okay? We're going to get into that in just one moment. People coming to the chat right now. Brenda, good morning to you. Welcome to the live stream. We greatly appreciate you.
Make some noise!
As people start coming in today. So listen, the Florida State school shooter, you got to imagine, I have pictures I'm going to show you in just one moment again in videos. When you think about going to college, walking class to class, you have class in the morning, class in the evening, you pull up in your car. It's not like high school, where you're kind of in the same building the whole time. In college, you're kind of moving around a little bit, right? You're on a campus. You're going to different places. And all of a sudden, the place gets locked down. People running around. People are scared. People don't even know what's going on at first. You see people running around. You start looking, is there a shooter? Is there an animal on campus? Like, you just don't know what the hell's going on, right? People in the chat right now, you know what I'm talking about. You see someone going running by, you start running a little bit, but you don't know where you're running to. Like, you're just trying to see what people are running for. And I hate to make it comedy, but it's not. I hate to make it sound like that. But the reality is, right, I'm going to pull up some pictures here now of this campus, this beautiful campus, right, which we're going to show a lot about this, Florida State University. I'm going to show the shooter here in just one moment as well. And the people that are on campus, how they're, running around. And here's the other thing. Here's an image here, actually, stuff on New York Post has put some stuff on here about this individual. And it says, breaking, suspected FSU shooter promoted white, look at this real quick. Okay, supremacist views, spewed racist, look at this, against black people report. This is something now, all of a sudden, right, they want to bring this out, right? Now, no one has ever mentioned this before about this gentleman, apparently. It hasn't been mentioned. Maybe in the school, maybe people had said it, but it wasn't really brought out. And then all of a sudden, now they start diving into what he researched. They start diving into what his thought process was. They start diving on, did he go to the doctors? They start diving into all these things. In the chat, everybody put FSU, put Florida State, in the chat right now. Put FSU, put Florida State in the chat right now. Super important right now to let YouTube know what we're talking about. So I'll let some people into the chat right now. Here's another picture I want to show you. Take a look at this. All right. This is what they said. Breaking: FSU shooter's biological mom kidnapped him and fled to Norway amid bitter custody battle a decade before a deadly rampage. Okay. Now listen, if you're watching this right now, the mother combination, people are getting confused. I want to make sure I explain this properly. Okay. In the chat right now, the mother that they're talking about, that is a part of, the local sheriff department. This is the stepmother. And I was confused by that first. They said, the headlines say, the guy used mother's gun, right? That's the first thing you get. The guy used mother's gun to perform this deadly shooting, whatever, right? And at first you're like, wow, that's crazy. And then you dive into it more. This is the stepmother, okay, which I'm going to show you right now. He used the stepmother. And this couldn't have turned out any worse, to be honest with you. I mean, with the exception of the fact that more people could have lost their lives, which gladly didn't. But FSU shooter used the mother's handgun, okay? And this is the stepmother, by the way, who works for the local department up there, the resource location that helps students across campus. So she's actually in charge. She's actually in charge to help this stuff not happen, which is super ironic, right? People in the chat right now, welcome to the live stream. You just joined us right now. Remember, we had 100 people in the chat. We're spinning, we're giving out some money. Good morning to you. Big Bill's in the building now. Welcome to the show.
Make some noise!
So what I'm bringing to you today, and I'm showing you this, people probably didn't know this, but the FSU, I'm going to show you this picture again, the FSU shooter's biological mom, not the mother, not the local sheriff department, the biological mother, kidnapped him and fled to Norway amid bitter custody battle a decade before this deadly rampage. Now, what I'm saying is this. That could be true, and maybe that he was disgruntled. Maybe he was upset about it. Maybe things didn't go his way. Obviously, he's in college now. He's not a young cat walking around in elementary school. He's in college at Florida State, one of the best universities to attend. They have a lot of great things. They have great sports. They have great campus life. They have a great situation out there where you can join all kinds of, there's so many opportunities at that campus to grow and build or whatever, a lot of resource centers and stuff like that. Now, and that picture, by the way, that picture at the top left, I believe that is his biological mother at the top, on the top left, who fled and took him to Norway, whatever, amid this crazy battle for divorce and custody, whatever. So he ends up back here, right? And then we have this episode here. This is by Fox. You see here, a message on X. And it says here, my heart is broken reading the news, praying hard for my whole FSU family in Tallahassee. You'll see a lot of this stuff start to happen. And here's what I want to explain to you. A lot of people that actually were in the middle of this shooting at this school at Florida State, that attend this school, were also, listen, there was kids that go to this school that went to Parkland High School. If you guys know Parkland High School down here in Florida, that was where that mass shooting was years ago. I'll read that to you in just one moment, where we had this shooter here, okay? Nicholas Cruz, all right? This was the shooter, and I'll read that to you. Obviously, the Parkland school shooting, also known as, it's called Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School, occurred in 2018, February 14th, okay? It was a Valentine's Day, Jesus. It says the shooter, Nicholas Cruz, 19-year-old former student who had been expelled, killed 17 people and 17 people injured. I want you to understand that. That was at the Parkland shooting. Now, people that have attended Parkland High School down here in Florida, a lot of them moved on and went to Florida State, another great school. Now, while they're attending Florida State, they're seeing this happen again for the second time in their life. And I said, holy shit, right? So this shooter shows up, and another disgruntled guy. And the hard part about this is some of these people are walking around just fine. Like, you don't know they're going through certain things. We had this whole conversation the other day about what's going on in people's minds, the mental aspect of people's mind. You just never know, right? But obviously went through a lot here. This was the active shooter that did this. And what I explained to you was just now, that a lot of those students were at the Parkland school shooting, which here is another image of when this guy was in Parkland. Can you imagine how frightened these people got to be? Can you imagine when you see a shooter walking through the hallways like this with a weapon like that, like let alone a handgun? Can you imagine? Look at this gentleman here. This was at the Parkland school shooting. This was before that. And then he's walking down the hallways like that. People got to be scared to death. I mean, literally in the chat right now, kids should not have to go through this. People should not have to go through this. But look how they're walking down, obviously outside in the parking lots of the school. These are the kind of things, that people are dealing with at this time. And like literally kids are like, what are we doing here? And you're young. When I talk about this, right, you got to remember something. Sitting back in your shoes now, if you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 70s, whatever, 60s, 70s, 80s, however you are old sitting in the chat right now, welcome to you, by the way, to the show. I appreciate you joining our show today. Do you understand that these kids went to school today thinking about, especially ones that were in high school before, were thinking about gym class or a project they have due or a math test or they have a dance or a winter ball or, they have a basketball game or a volleyball or soccer game. Like that's what these kids are thinking about, right? They're not thinking about showing up and then having to run for your life. People are dying in these situations. So we're going to dive into gun laws. We're going to dive into Florida gun laws. We're going to dive into what are some opportunities, what people are saying, what Republicans say, what Democrats say. It's super important to talk about on this show today because people that are coming in here are hearing this. If you didn't hear about this yet, you don't have a TV or a radio because it's everywhere, right? Florida State school shooter kills 2, injures 6, behind bars now, and he wasn't talking, right? Wasn't saying anything. They're asking questions, not saying anything. Victoria, welcome to the live stream. We greatly appreciate you. Sorolio, welcome to the live stream. We greatly appreciate you. People in the chat right now, how the hell you doing?
Make some noise!
When I think about this, okay, when I think about this whole situation, and then I get to obviously using the mother's handgun, right? This is the stepmom. The feeling that she has to have when the shooting's going on and she's trying to stop the situation, the people there are trying to stop the situation, and she has no idea that it's actually her stepson. Can you imagine, people in the chat right now, what would go through your mind? I'm asking you guys directly in the chat right now. What would go through your mind right now if you are the police officer and you show up and there's things going on, you're trying to stop the situation. Okay, this is a school shooter. You see someone running, let's try to stop it. And you find out that it's your freaking kid? Can you, people in the chat right now, can you imagine you find out it is your damn child running around there crazy, doing what he's doing? The feeling that's got to go in your body. I know her face right now in this picture looks all, she's happy, she's excited. She is a local, sheriff, works in a department. But can you just imagine the feeling that you got to have when you show up, right? Like you show up and you're like, okay, there's a school shooter walking around. And you realize, holy shit, that is your freaking kid? Like, can you picture that shit? We got 100 people in the building. We're spinning that wheel today, giving out some money. All love to you guys. Welcome to the show.
Make some noise!
If you're stressed out right now, sitting at home, sit back and do what?
Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day.
People coming to the live stream right now, look, you know what I'm talking about. The feeling's got to be absolutely, disbelief, yes. But imagine walking, you go, holy shit, I know that kid. That's my kid, right? I hate to wish on anybody in the chat right now. But can you imagine you're walking and you see this? And again, we're going back this shooting. Then we're talking about the Parkland shooting, right? How this gentleman here was walking through the hallways, similar where he opened fired. I'm using this as an example because I'm showing you different images of what it's like for kids on campus, and I'm showing you the Florida State campus. I'll show you how beautiful it is, right? Like what a beautiful campus setting. This is Florida State now. Obviously, we're flipping the script here. We have police officers on the case running around trying to maintain the situation, and they see what's going on. And then what I was explaining, people coming to the chat right now, I was explaining that you look and you see, like, that's my kid. The feeling's got to be so devastating because number one, now you're also scared of them, right? Now you're scared of them. First, you're like, whoa, let me get my kid. I bet everybody in here right now, you see your kid, you want to run over to your kid and be like, hey, you want to stop your kid, right? But then you're like, whoa, my kid is not the same kid right now. He's going through a lot. We got to be careful. Like, he's going to make a serious mistake here. You want to stop that. This shit is happening. In the chat, JD in the building. How you doing? People coming into the chat right now. Bobo Land, how you feeling? Javelle, how you feeling? Welcome to the live stream, baby.
Make some noise!
Talk about the school shooting today, the shit that's been going on, and it's Friday, sitting back. Like I told you, if you're freaking stressed out, you better sit back and do what?
Smoke weed every day.
Just saying. Chill out, right? Let's move on to a piece of the pie I want to talk about. Weapons, guns, right? College campuses. Like, here's the thing. The laws are the laws for different reasons. I know people are like, you know what? The gun laws, they don't like them, right? And in Florida's gun laws, there's no permit. You can carry, protect yourself. Permitless carry. As long as you're a certain age group, I'm going to pull it up for you right now so you know what that actually is. Let me move forward to that piece, actually. The gun laws. Do they need to change? Maybe. You know, a lot of people would say yes. A lot of people will say no. Because the same people that get the guns are the same people that are going to do this shit anyway. Like, that's what I want to tell you people in the chat right now. Some people would say that they do need to change the gun laws. Some people would say no, right? Because, yes, you don't want it to get in the hands of the people that are going to do stuff like this or make irrational decisions. But then you have these same people that are still going to get a hold of these weapons anyway. And the message that Trump said was, and I believe it actually, the message that Trump said is this. He said, guns don't kill people, people kill people. Guns don't come out of the closet. Guns don't come out of your desk. Guns don't come out of the safe and just start shooting people. People exercise those rights. And they can get a sword and they can stab people. I mean, at the end of the day, the same people are going to get their hands on guns anyway. So that's the problem. And it's hard because a lot of people in the chat, there's Republicans, there's Democrats, mostly the Democrats would say, a lot of Democrats would say, get rid of the guns, we can't have guns. And the same people, when you want to protect yourself, you're not going to have them to protect yourself. I'm going to read that to you right now. The Florida gun law is, in Florida, because this happened in Florida, I'm reading it to you, individuals 21 years or older can legally carry a concealed firearm without a permit as of July 1st, 2023. The permitless carry law requires only a legal ID, like a driver's license. Open carry is generally prohibited, meaning out there, usually just have it walking around is usually prohibited, except in specific situations like fishing, camping, lawful hunting, or target practice at an indoor range. There's no permit or license required to purchase a firearm in Florida and no requirement to register a firearm. You understand what I'm saying right now? People that are coming to the jam chat right now, welcome to the freaking show. Waking up now, smack the like button. I'm trying to give out some money to you beautiful people in the chat. If you're watching it live right now on your mobile device, like I am right here on your phone like this, and you see my big mouth talking like that, all you got to do right now is double tap your freaking screen right now, people. We're trying to give you guys out some money right now in the chat. 19 likes, over 150 people on the live stream. Everybody smack the damn like button right now. Double tap your screen on your phone. We're talking about the FSU shooting. We're talking about the fact that it was the mother's gun. We're talking about gun laws are a little different than people think in every state. It's different, right? And Florida's one of those states where they want people to be responsible, right? Powers in the building. We greatly appreciate you. Donald J. Plump in the building.
Make some noise!
How the hell are you feeling in the chat right now? Donald J., I love having you come into the chat. We appreciate you coming to the chat right now. The beautiful people in the chat. Where are you based right now? Drop your city and state in the chat right now. Please hurry up. Drop your state. If you're from outside this country, then put your country right now. People are connecting in the live stream. It's super important. I tell you guys that all the time. A lot of people connect on here business-wise, friendship-wise. We've had people go on some dates. I'm telling you right now in the chat. Drop it in the building. Put where you're from right now. I'm saying some love and shouting you guys out right now. Better days. How are you feeling? Welcome to the live stream, baby. We greatly appreciate you.
New subscriber.
A lot of new subscribers today, too. Third Johnson, how are you feeling? We live stream every day, Monday through Friday on this platform, sports, entertainment. But today, we're diving into the school shooter. And we're talking about what could go through your mind. Like, what can go through your mind when you wake up in the morning? I don't think people wake up in the morning and go, today what? Today we're going to show up, we're going to start doing some shit at the school that we shouldn't do. I don't think that's what happens, people. I think what happens is you wake up, You start analyzing your life even more. You look at your finances and you get stressed out. You look at your girlfriend and your boyfriend, you get stressed out. Are you getting bullied? Are you getting picked on? Are you doing drugs? What is really bothering you? Is it something else? Is it how you look? Are you insecure, right? Insecurities, I believe insecurities, financials, relationships, in this position, I believe even grades can be a part of this too. Daniel Seema, how you feeling? How the hell are you feeling? Welcome, A. Brown in the building. How we appreciate you. Jonathan Ann's in the building. We love and appreciate you.
Make some noise!
People coming to the chat right now about there 200 people in the damn building about to spin that wheel, give out some money today. We're talking about this because it's unfortunate, right? It's unfortunate. If you're just joining us right now, if you haven't seen it, obviously, 2 dead. The suspect, 20-year-old Phoenix Ikner, a current FSU student, was shot by responders and has been hospitalized, police said. He was taken into custody with non-threatening injuries, okay? Multiple law enforcement officials told ABC News. Ikner is the stepson of current Leon County Sheriff's deputy. According to Sheriff Walt McNeil, he had access to one of his stepmother's personal weapons, which was one of the weapons found at the scene. The sheriff said it appeared Ikner had a handgun and a shotgun with him, police said. So he had a handgun and a shotgun walking around. And it says, while authorities identify Jessica Ikner as a suspect's mother, court documents indicate she is, in fact, his stepmother. I have to say that again because, when I first saw it, I said, holy shit, the mom, it's the stepmother. Let me be clear on that. Let me make sure that people understand what I'm saying right now. And I also, people that are just joining us right now, we were talking about what it's got to feel like to walk through the hallways and you're a mother, especially in the police force, and you go, holy shit, that's my kid doing that. Or you see on the camera, because they have cameras in the schools, the school goes on lockdown, people in the classrooms with the door shuts, this man is running around, walking around, looking for people, obviously, that he's going to identify and shoot. Luckily, 2 people is horrible, but it's a good thing he did not kill more than that. I have a video here that I want to play and show you of what actually was going on from ABC. FSU shooting, 2 dead, 6 injured. The 20-year-old suspect is in custody, and he was actually shot without life-threatening injuries. They brought him into custody, and he wasn't talking. Like, he wasn't saying anything. And, the sad part, and if you're just joining us right now, I showed this picture here of actually him, and they said that this gentleman, the breaking news, was a suspected shooter at FSU, promoted white supremacist views, spewed racist, he's against black people report. And then, and I showed you this picture as well, if you're just joining us, FSU shooter biological mother kidnapped him and fled to Norway. I'm in a bitter custody battle a decade before deadly rampage. So he was, at the end of the day, he was disgruntled, right? We know he was disgruntled. He went through a lot of shit, people. We know that. And I told you, when you're stressed out, you better sit back and do what?
Smoke weed every day.
Just saying. People coming to the chat right now. Put 300 in the chat. We got 300 people in the building right now. We got people coming to the chat. We know you guys are feeling different about this. In the chat right now, whose fault is this? Whose fault is it? Is it the kid's fault that did this? He's not even a kid anymore. He's 20 years old. Is it his fault or is it his family's fault? Do you think he was raised wrong? Whose fault was this? Obviously, he did it, right? He shot. He's in custody. But was it him or was it his freaking family, people? Who the hell? I don't know. Do you blame the upbringing? Do you blame how he was raised? Do you blame because whatever happened in his life, the trauma from his real biological mother who took him and kidnapped him? Who do you blame? Because the hard part about it is these individuals come into this world and they are so, babies are born and it's so wonderful, right? Kids are born and it's great. What an amazing time to see a kid come into the world. And then you see this 20 years later, you're like, what the happened? You know what I'm saying? People in the damn chat right now, how we feeling? Sin no more. Welcome to the live stream. Fat Boy Jay in the building. How the hell are you doing?
Make some noise!
I'm just saying, people, you're not born and then, you're a school shooter. It doesn't, you might have mental issues when you're born. You can have brain issues. You can have something that's not focusing properly. But I will tell you this, if you get to Florida State which is a phenomenal school, phenomenal university. If you get to Florida State and you're doing well in life, right? And you have, a family that supports you, you have people that are there backing you, and then you do something like this. Something went severely wrong is all I'm saying in the chat right now. One more time. Whose fault is it? Do you think it's the kid's fault, who's now 20 years old, or do you think it's the parent's fault raising him? In the chat, I want to see. It says kid or parent, kid or parent, or but both. I want to see what you guys think right now. Zachary Wright in the building, CD in the building, C. Pearson in the building. How the hell are you guys doing? Welcome to the live stream.
Make some noise!
The chat right now, I'm going to put in here, if you guys haven't done it yet, in the damn chat. Look at the chat. I'm asking a question. Kid or parents, people, let me freaking know what you guys think. Spike's in the building. How the hell are you doing, Spike? Welcome to the live stream.
New subscriber.
Which, by the way, I want you guys to know we are zoning in on 50,000 subscribers because of you guys in the damn chat. We are closing in on 50,000 subscribers on this platform because you guys coming into the building make this freaking wonderful, and I got to thank you guys for that. In the chat, Dee, how you feeling? Jack Wagon, how you feeling? Shannon Harder, welcome to the chat. We appreciate you. RB, how the hell you doing? A-Land loves Jesus. We appreciate you coming into the chat right now. I'm asking you guys these questions. And one more time, because now we had 2, 3, 4. We had a lot of people coming in. You're going to see the live stream. You're going to see people coming down and going up. Why? Because what happens is it shows advertisements. We'll be 2, 3, 400 people in the live stream, and it'll go down to 100 to 200 in the chat right now. Please, one more time, put where you are based. Where are you based? One more time in the chat. I just dropped it in there right now. I'm in Miami, Florida. Put where you guys are based right now. If you're from outside the country, then put your country. The reason why we're asking is we have some different views, different opinions of people that are coming in here right now. How do I say that? SHZJXJ. Welcome to the live stream. I didn't want to say it wrong. People coming to the chat. Brenda, how the hell are you doing? Good morning to you, people in the chat. Drop your states right now. People are taking a look at it, seeing where you're based, where you're from. Drop it. If you're from another country, then put that in the chat. Everybody look at the chat. Eyes on the chat. Look where all these people are from. Mike Graveles, we got Brooklyn, we got UK, we got Tennessee, we got Texas, Louisiana, Michigan, New Jersey, New Orleans. He's actually in California now, Fat Boy J. Jersey, Maryland. Look at, we got Virginia, Asheville, Oklahoma. Look at all these freaking states coming to the chat. Ohio, let's go, Timmy. Tim, what's up in the chat right now? People coming in the chat. I'm looking at it. Tampa in the house. Zachary Wright, Bucktown, Louisiana, Biker Bay, Alabama. Let's go. Andrew, North Carolina. Look at the freaking states, right? Every state has different situations, different gun laws, different opportunities to do what you can do to protect yourself, right? Powers, New Mexico. Delaware in the chat. Hey, Brown, what's going on? The Pitbull Mom out there in Illinois, Shannon's in Rochester. Let's go. Look at all the people coming to the chat. Roger, back home in the 908, New Jersey. We love and appreciate you so much for joining our show. We're talking about this for a reason, all right? And you know what's bothersome is that some kids come into a bad situation, right? Mac Hill, Columbus, Ohio, let's go. Melody has said Mississippi. Let's go, people in the chat. Do you realize that people that are waking up every day, you don't realize how blessed you actually are until you see somebody else's lifestyle. You go, holy shit, that's tough, right? I see people's lifestyle, you're like, holy shit, like, I thought it was hard. That's hard. I got to go back and praise my parents because I'm looking at that like that could have been me. And I did very well, and I'm very excited about that. But people don't always have it like you have it, right? And it's not just money. It's love. It's appreciation. It's support. You know, your background, brothers and sisters. In the chat right now, do you have brothers and sisters? Yes or no? In the chat, do you have brothers and sisters? If you do, put yes and put how many. If you don't, put only child, damn it. I'm an only child. I know what it's like, but a lot of cousins, people at my house every damn day sharing my toys too. In the chat, yes, brothers and sisters, drop it in the building. We're going to be spinning that wheel today, giving out some damn money to some lucky individuals in the chat. And I'm showing you this, and this is another picture like that you see, Florida State. My heart is broken reading the news, praying hard for my whole FSU family in Tallahassee, right? Like this was what was going on, and people are devastated by this news. And it was 2 killed. Obviously, right, 2 killed, and a lot of people injured, people going to the hospital. The shooter was injured, going to the hospital. You know, and then here's the thing. When I go back and I think about this, the Parkland, and people that are coming here right now, some of these people that were on campus, if you just joined us right now, I said some of these people that were on the Florida State campus were also people that were on campus at Parkland's high school, right down here in Florida, when this school shooter was opening fire. So they went through the shit twice. And I'm showing you this because I want you to realize, like, people are going through some shit. Like, and I showed you this picture here because can you imagine you're walking down the hallway and you see this man walking down the hallway? Nicholas Cruz with a freaking massive weapon walking around. Obviously, aftermath during it, children walking with their hands on the shoulders in front of them, scared shitless, don't know what's going on. But I bet you one thing, I'll bet you this. People are outside looking at their friends, looking at police officers standing in front of them is a lot better than seeing this guy walking down the goddamn hallway, don't know what the hell to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what to do. And again, that was the Parkland school shooting, not to get confused with the Florida State shooting that just happened. And Parkland, I'm just saying, in the same state, some of these people, kids in here, went through this 2 times. You know what I'm saying? JT in the building. How you feeling in the chat? Let me say some of your messages. Who's coming in right now? Who came in late to the damn platform? Andrew Warner, you got brothers and sisters. You know what it's like. Key boys in the building. Let's go. Welcome to the live stream right now. People that are just joining us for the first time. We're going to dive into some things right here. Weapons on college campuses down in Florida. I went over the gun laws with you. I'm going to read that one more time. That it's permitless carry in Florida. Some people love it. Some people hate it. I will be here to tell you that I do not want my weapons taken away because I want to make sure that I can protect myself. Now, I do feel a little, I will tell you this. I will tell you a story in just one moment, how me and my wife had a gun pointed at us. I will tell you that story right now. So stay right here. I'm going to tell you that story in just 1 second. But I will tell you, I like to feel that I can walk around and know that I'm protected. Or for my vehicle, I'm protected. I am going to make sure that I can do what I got to do. Now, I do understand. I don't like people just getting them. Hey, I'm 21 years old. Let me get a gun. I don't believe in that either. That's a scary situation. But let me read you the gun laws one more time for the state of Florida. In Florida, individuals 21 years or older, pay close attention, people. Let me pay close attention. Listen to this message. In the state of Florida, individuals 21 years or older can legally carry a concealed firearm without a permit. As of July 1st, 2023, this permitless carry law requires only a legal ID, okay? Like a driver's license. Open carry is generally prohibited, except specific situations like fishing, camping, lawful hunting, or target practice at an indoor range. There is no permit or license required to purchase a firearm in Florida and no requirement to register a firearm, okay? I want you guys to understand that. How do you feel about that? Do you like that law? Yes or no? Drop it in the chat. Do you like that law? Yes or no? Do you want to feel protected that you can have your own gun just in case? Okay. Ed B said you still have to do a background check. You do have to do a background check. That is correct. You do a background check, and if you have nothing wrong in your past, bang, you're ready to rock and roll, right? That's all I'm saying. Jack Wagon said Oklahoma is open carry. Where you are based, are you allowed to have a weapon? Yes or no in the chat? If where are you are based, Brandon Pooh in the building said permits are necessary to many people in the world that shouldn't have a weapon. Here we go in the chat right now. Where you are based, do you need a background check? Is it open carry? In the chat, put your state and let us know because I'm learning right now because I don't know every freaking state. In the chat, drop your state, put yes or no. Can you open carry or not? These are questions that we got. Jay Books in the building. Musical, how are you feeling? Let's go.
Make some noise!
People in the chat, all love to all you people in the Mesa Mob, baby. It's only $1 a month. You join our show, and when we sign a massive marketing deal, sponsor deal, it goes right back to you. We need you guys to join the freaking Mesa Mob. If you're not in yet, and if you need the $1 to join, send me a direct message. I'll give you the $1. We want you to be in the Mesa Mob and get verified next to your freaking name. And by the way, anybody that joins the Mesa Mob today, you will spin the wheel today and make some money. Anybody that joins the Mesa Mob for $1, you spin the wheel and you get a chance to get out there and make some money. All super chats as well. You make some money as well. Here we go. JD, how do you play for money? You could join the Mesa Mob really easy, or you do a $10 super chat, you spin the wheel, and then we also select random 3 people throughout our show that will be here. Biker Bay, open carry in Alabama. right? Eric said, Michigan has open carry, but cops always stop and check you. Is that right? Wow. Fatboy J said, Callie, if you get caught with a gun, it's your ass. That's right. You walk around California with a gun, they're going to get your ass. You can't do that over there. Queen Scorp, open carry, but most people don't because police get scared and don't like it. This is true. I understand that. If you walk around with a gun, people are like, well, I got to watch that guy, right? If they pull you over, you got to be careful then as well, right? In the chat right now, I'm reading some of your messages. Zachary Wright said, we don't need a license in Louisiana to conceal either. There we go. Here we go. Vaughn is in the building. Vaughn's in the building, going to be coming on our show. By the way, tomorrow night, we'll be live for the game. People that are watching right now, tomorrow night for the Lakers game, I'll be live right here. If you're going to watch the freaking Lakers game, bring your ass right here. I'm telling you, you're going to have a lot of fun. I'm going to be taking shots on the platform. I got a cigar lined up. You're going to hear the sound of the game right here. You're going to hear the full game. I'm going to have the scoreboard. We're going to hang out. It's going to be a watch party hanging out in the building. Robert, how you feeling? Welcome to the show. So Canada, we cannot even get the ammo at the same location as the gun. Hell, need a permit to take it to the ranges. Oh my God, really? That's tough. Jay Book said you can't even open carry a carrot peeler in California. Holy shit, Donald J. Plum, we're going to the Nuggets Clippers game. That's awesome. By the way, we're going to start calling in fans from the games. If we're doing it live, if you're at the game that we're doing, we're going to call you in live to the show. So if you happen to be at a game, even during the NFL season, we have a new fan attraction where people that are at the games and be calling in during our live show when we're streaming the game live. You can be able to come in and we're going to have you on the screen calling and giving us the fan reaction, what it's like in the atmosphere at the game. That's a new added bonus to this year's show. You're going to see a lot of cool stuff. You are going to love that. Timmy said, every pawn shop, you can get a gun. That's exactly right. In the chat right now. Fatboy J said, sad to say, but if he was black, he wouldn't have made it to jail. I'm not going to lie. At this day and age, people that are open firing on people in the school shouldn't make it anyway. Regardless, welcome to the Mesa Mob. Joshua Clemens, let's freaking go, baby.
Make some noise!
We got a lot of people joining the Mesa Mob. We have a large list of members. And like I told you, when we sign our massive deal, which we have a lot going on for the new show, big sponsor deals coming into the channel, you guys will be given some money, baby. So you guys can be part of our show. Let's go. Joshua Clemens in the building. You're going to spin that wheel first today. Anybody else right now, I'm calling out right now, that wants to join the Mesa Mob. We've had a lot of people here this morning. If you want to join the freaking show for $1 a month, join it now. You're going to spin the wheel and make some money today. That's the whole point of the show today, outside of the freaking school shooting. We're building our community together in the building. You see all the people with verified check marks next to your name. You guys are in here building the platform crazy, and I appreciate all your messages that are coming to the chat. White, black, Spanish, skinny, fat, Republican, Democrat. I don't care what you are. I greatly appreciate you coming to the show this morning, and we're talking about a lot of different things, gun laws, the shooting, and one thing I want to bring up real quick is the FSU's stepmother. Okay, we're not talking about the mother. Got to make it very clear. It's a stepmother. Okay, and Joshua Clemens, again, we greatly appreciate you.
Make some noise!
Let's spin that wheel in just one moment. We greatly love and appreciate you joining our show. The FSU shooter used the stepmom's handgun. And what I wanted to say real quick before I get ready to spin the wheel is this. The feeling that she had, obviously, how she would notice, her, wow, that's my stepson. But how do you get the gun? Right, like how did she actually, how was she in a position where he got it? Was the gun locked up in the house in a safe? Was it out? Was it just in a drawer? Did she have the gun sitting on her nightstand? Listen, all police officers, sheriffs, they have protocols that they have to do stuff. I'm sure a lot of people have young children. You got to keep that shit locked up. Was it in her closet? Was it just, come home, put it down? Is it on her little holster? Did she have like a whole thing she just takes off when she gets home and puts it down and he just scooped it? She didn't even know that he had it. Did she know that? These are questions that I have. And I'm not saying she's a bad mother. I'm not saying she's a bad person, but I can promise you now she's getting all this questioning, right? Because he got a weapon, brought it to school, and now her ass is in hot water as well. Right? I'm telling you, they might say right now, oh, she was a great, sheriff, which she probably was. And she was a great person and had a great personality and was a great mother. Maybe she was. But at the end of the day, people right now that are seeing this shit are like, especially the parents of the people that are injured or dead are like, how the hell did you allow, right? Think about it. How did you allow your stepson to get access to this weapon? He had two weapons. So the handgun apparently was hers. How did that happen is the whole point of the pie right now. And the question is, how did he get access to that? Did she give access to that? Does he use this on a regular to maybe shoot outside? Maybe they have a whole system where they practice targeting. He didn't use it. He's a good person. Who knows, right? Like, this is all part of what we're talking about today, that people have to understand that all the questioning and all this coming into play. Then we get to weapons on the campus, the gun laws, Donald Trump, the safety in America. Is he working on safety in America? Obviously, with the border, super important, right? In the chat right now for safety in America, can we put Trump in the chat right now if you voted for Trump? If you think he's doing a hell of a job at the border, and if you think he's going to start knocking things down step by step, if you voted for Trump, put Trump in the house right now. Put Trump, Trump, Trump. If you did not, then just put USA or put both like we always do, because this conversation right now really starts to dictate, hey, what are we going to do about this? These are questions that I believe there is no president in the world right now that can really give you a good explanation or how to stop this. Everyone say, oh, get rid of guns. If you do that, they are still, this gun was the gun of a sheriff. This wasn't a gun that he went out and he bought. This was from his stepmom's closet, table, whatever, safe, car, whatever. He got access to it regardless if he was given a gun or not. That's what I keep trying to tell people. Like, people, if you get rid of guns, this man, this 20-year-old kid, man, whatever, he was still going to do what he did. He was still going to get out there and shoot who he wanted to shoot because he got access to it without going to a store and buying a gun. Like, these are things that people have to understand. Right? And what does it look like for safety? What is that Trump can do outside of getting rid of guns? The best thing he can do is try to what? Talk about it again? I mean, there's no president that can actually change anything except for getting rid of guns. And I don't think that's necessarily the case. I don't think that's going to work. Andrew Warner in the building. We greatly appreciate you.
Make some noise!
Super chat coming in, baby. Andrew Warner, we love and appreciate you joining our show. By the way, if you're in the chat right now, are you a subscriber of the show? We're zoning in today. We're zoning in today on 50,000 subscribers, and the show is growing because of you, people in the chat, all of you, smacking that like button, commenting on a daily basis, building it up. And yes, we've been offered big-time deals. We've been offered a lot of shit. We have a new damn studio being built in downtown Miami, which you guys are going to love with all these people starting next week. By the way, we have people who have live callers coming in again. Live callers next week. I'm letting you guys know right now. People will be calling into the show. We got guests coming into the show. We got a lot going on starting next week. Florencio in the building. How are you? Justin, how the hell are you? In the chat. Victoria, how the hell are you doing? Andrew Warner, we love and appreciate you. And right now is the time of the day where we spin the wheel for the first time for Joshua Clemens, who joined the Mesa Mob. And listen, people, freaking Mesa Mob is a crew. We are a crew, and our beautiful moderators in here. Tracy in live stream. How the hell are you feeling right now? Candy is not here today. She has a surgery, a procedure done today, this morning. She is also one of our moderators. Pitbull Mama, one of our moderators. We love and appreciate you so much. Devon in the freaking chat, and Brittany's in here. She spins wheel on a daily basis, and right now, we're going to spin the wheel right now. So get ready as we do, as she gets ready to walk into the building. Joshua Clemens, let's go. Let's make some money right now. Go ahead, Brittany, spin the wheel right now. Hope you guys can see it, okay? It's awfully bright over there. We're spinning that wheel right now. Hope we make some money. Sit back and do what?
Smoke weed every day.
I can't guarantee anything, but I hope you get some freaking money, baby. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. We got $100 just going out today to Big Mama. Verified her yesterday on social media. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Push it, push it, push. No. Listen. It happens sometimes. We give 100s and 20s and 25s all the freaking time. Hold up, but I got something special. Here we go. If you're in the Mesa Mob, by the way, one more time, I got most of the people's sizes in the chat. What size are you? Joshua Clemens, what size are you for your shirts? Drop it in the chat right now. If you get a shirt or a hoodie sent to your house, what size are you? Drop it in the chat. Everybody that's in here, drop it in the freaking chat right now. What size are you? Large, extra large. And by the way, Right now, you get a chance to actually select somebody right now to spin the wheel because you joined today. Joshua Clemens in the chat. Joshua Clemens, put who you want to spin the wheel next. Let's go sports. We love and appreciate you so much. We greatly appreciate you. Everybody in the chat, show some love to Let's Go Sports. In the chat right now, make sure you put your sizes because people that are in the Mesa Mob, you're getting some free gear sent to your house. You guys know that I got to just save some of the stuff on our platform so we know what actually size you wear, okay? In the chat right now, people, who are you selecting right now? Josh, pick somebody right now to spin the wheel. You are the featured person of today's show. We greatly love and appreciate you. So you get to pick a lucky person right now to go ahead and do that. Let me see who else is in the building right now. People coming in. Zachary, how are you feeling? Say, we all need Lord Jesus Christ back in this country. Agreed a million times again. Who else in the chat? Who are you selecting to spin the wheel right now? We love and appreciate you. We're getting ready to give out some money today. If you're just joining us on today's show, we're talking about the shooter at FSU. We're talking about Phoenix Ikner, the guy who his stepmother used her weapon to go to the school and kill 2 people that should not have been killed, 2 victims, and also 6 people injured, which is devastating. We're talking about that on today's show and went to the mother, obviously was a stepmother. We talked about gun laws today. There's a lot that we're diving into today. In the chat right now, Sneakers, how the hell are you feeling? Welcome to the live stream. Stevie's girl got picked again. Stevie's girl is listen, between Stevie's girl and Tracy, you guys get picked all the time by these guys. They must think you guys are wonderful. Go ahead, spin it right now for Stevie's girl. Go ahead, spin that freaking wheel right now. Damn, she's spinning the shit out the wheel. Wheel almost fell over. We gotta get a stronger situation in here. Here we go. Here we go.
Make some noise!
We're spinning it right now. Stevie's girl, hopefully you can make some money today. We've been giving out 10s, 20s, 50s, 100s, all kind of stuff on the show. If it hits the X once in a while, I can't stop it. Shit has to happen. They're on the board for a reason to make it interesting. Where are we at? We got a 20 going out to Stevie's girl in the building this morning. All right, that's our second spin of the day. In a shortly while, we'll spin again in about 10, 15 minutes. People that are in the chat right now, actually, no, we only got a few minutes left. We're going to spin again. Just one moment. And we're going to do that right now. Stevie's girl, pick one more person and spin the wheel right now. Stevie's girl, go ahead. You got a 20. Let me see. Was it a 20? Was it a 20? Yes. $20 bill going out to Stevie's girl. And by the way, if anybody wants to split your winnings, you can split your winnings with people in the show at any given time. People joining our show right now. We always go 10 to 11, Monday through Friday, Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you subscribe to the show. Chrome's in the building.
Make some noise!
How do you do around Stevie's girl? Pick your lucky person. And remember, if you want to split your earnings with anybody at any given time, you can do so. She has selected Tracy, which, by the way, Tracy, you have money going out to you. We have to verify you. I think you're on Instagram as well. We have money going out to you in the freaking building. I have it written down for Tracy. She won. We got to send her some money. And we have Big Mama, who's not here today. She won as well. So today is Friday, and money will be going out. And typically, it's every day after the show. You must have PayPal. We send it right to you. So make sure we do that right away in the chat right now. Joshua said, you couldn't pick me back. I kind of feel how you're feeling about that. Go ahead, spin the wheel for Tracy. Let's go. Spin it again. Here we go, Tracy. We got more money going out to her. She already got one going. This could be another one going out to her today. Here we go. And at any given time, winners, you can always split your earnings or donate back to people that you love and appreciate, or someone that picks you at any given time. You can do that. It is amazing. People in the chat showing love. Here we go right now. Anybody that joins the Mesa Mob spins the wheel. Pay close attention right now. See what we get right now. No! Oh, 10. Okay, we got a 10 going out to Tracy as well. All right, Tracy, we love and appreciate you so much. People in the chat every day. By the way, the gear will be going out. We're almost done with that. We got all the sizes. We got this cool. We got the hoodies. We got the leggings. We got all kind of shit going out to all you beautiful people in the chat. I want you guys to understand that. And if anybody gets selected randomly, listen to me, people. I want to tell you guys something before we go today on a Friday. Go on BrandonMasonShow.com. Put your email in. I'm giving out a free Xbox or PlayStation. That will get raffled off, and it will be announced. I'm giving out a free Xbox or PlayStation will be sent to you, but you got to be in the newsletter, BrandonMasonShow.com. Put your freaking email in the newsletter in the chat right now. Put PlayStation, put PS, or put Xbox. Let me see what you want. Excuse me, jump in the chat right now. PS or Xbox in the chat right now for a lucky winner that's going to make some damn freaking money. I'm going to end the poll right now so people can see that as well. Boom, we got prayers. We got love going out to all those beautiful people out there that were injured or hurt, or families that were, upset about the shooting. In the chat, Xbox or PS. And again, Joshua Clemens, we love and appreciate you for joining our show today. And we also want to say we appreciate Andrew Warner. We love and appreciate you for coming into our show today. We always appreciate Super Chats. It helps our channel grow and build. And people that join the show, you guys make this freaking grow bigger every single day. And if you're not in the Mesa Mob, I love and appreciate your messages coming into the chat. And if you want to join the Mesa Mob, but you don't have the dollar to join, it's $1 a month. If you don't have the dollar, then send me a direct message on Instagram, and I'll send it to you so I can see everybody in here with a verification next to your name. That's what makes this shit great. I'm just telling you right now in the building. And if you're stressed out, sit back and do what?
Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day.
Just saying, got to do that sometimes, people in the chat right now. And listen, my last experience and last thing that I want to say to give you guys today is this. Count your blessings, man. Count your blessings. You want to know why? Because, Victoria, we got to get you to join at the bottom of the screen. Pitbull Mama, tell her how to join the freaking show. Let's go. Listen, what I want to tell you is this, and end today's show with this. When you get up every day, you have no idea what's going to happen. Right? If you're a big believer in God, if you're not a big believer in God, I'm not going to go down that road on what you should do or not do, because people in here are massive believers. Some people aren't. But what I'm going to tell you is this. You don't know what today's going to bring. You don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. You don't know what's going to happen to your family, if they're going to be great, if something's going to happen. You don't know, right? The shitty part and the sad part is these students woke up going to college, trying to move further in their life, going through a lot of shit. Ups and downs and all kind of shit, right? And the problem is 2 of those people didn't make it out of there. They were killed, right? And the hard part, when I take a look at all you beautiful people that are in the chat right now, you have families, you have loved ones, you have friends, you have a lot going on in your life, obviously. And the last thing you're thinking about when you're waking up and going to work is a school shooting. And now a lot of people actually are thinking about that. And I tell you what, my kids, when they go to school, I think about it every freaking day, what it's going to be like, right? What it's going to be like when they come home. I ask them questions when they come home. And it's sad because I really get concerned. I really get concerned for them. And when I take a look, even when I go online right now, I'm looking at stuff online. I'm looking at what people are doing. For their day. I'm looking at how people are, moving forward after this, that are a part of this, right? Everyone has a whole different lifestyle. And when they get home today, they don't have those loved ones anymore. So all I'm saying is you don't really know what's going to happen at any given time. And I think we should all count our blessings in here. So I hope all of you guys and gals stay blessed. I'm going to pull something on the screen right now for you guys to see real quick. If you're still here right now, take a look at this real quick. I think this is important. And it's Friday, right? We're heading into the weekend. It is the last freaking day of the week that you guys are joining our show. And obviously we're live Monday through Friday. And tomorrow we're live for our game. But I will tell you this, everybody. Happy Easter. You got those ears down there popping up, ready for Easter. I was going to throw some eggs up there, but I said, you know what? The bunny is hiding. My kids this morning, they woke up, and the only thing they talked about today was the Easter Bunny. And they saw the Easter Bunny. We're on the golf cart. They saw the Easter Bunny on the roof. They saw the Easter Bunny walking down the street. I said, oh my God, we got to get the Easter Bunny. It's nonstop in my house. But people, I greatly appreciate you. All love and respect all you beautiful people that are in the chat right now. And I didn't tell you the story, but I might as well be really quick and tell you. My wife and I told the story once before a long time ago. People might have heard it, weren't here. A long time ago, maybe 6 months ago or something like that. My wife and I, actually, it wasn't that long ago then, 6 months. We're in the car, and we're driving on the highway, and this guy comes up behind our car, and he's going all crazy. We're like, yo, we can't go anywhere. We're by the airport. Everybody's in front of us. We can't go anywhere. So we're like, yo, just chill, bro. Chill out. So we're driving. He goes around us. We look to our right-hand side. My wife was in the passenger seat. We look to the right-hand side. We're like, what the hell is the problem? And he just points a gun on the freaking, window, ping, 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 points a gun at us. We're like, really, bro? We're just going, we can't go anywhere. What do you want us to do? First off, I have multiple cars. I've had fast cars, slow cars. I had, sports cars. We can't go anywhere right now. super disgruntled, just smacks the gun off the screen like that. I'm like, okay. My wife is petrified for the next 30 minutes. I'm trying to calm her down. Like, yo, we're good. We're still here. She goes, you don't know what could happen. And she's right. Right? So when that kind of stuff happens on the road, let people do what the hell they want to do. Look at them and just say, hey, everyone wants to be a tough guy. I get it. I'm getting to the point where being a tough guy, and look, you can't see how big I am on this damn screen. On the new setup, you will see that I'm 6'3", 245. Like I'm a bigger man, but that doesn't matter in those situations. Being a bigger man doesn't make you tough in those situations when someone's pointing a gun at you, because then I have 4 children. I have a wife. I have a big family back home. And you know what? It just isn't worth it. You know what I'm saying? All love to you guys, all you beautiful people that are in the chat right now. I wanted to share that with you. I meant to share earlier a quick story, let you guys know what happens in people's lives, which could be a tragedy, right? So I greatly appreciate all you beautiful people in the chat right now. If you're watching it live and you did not yet, smack that freaking like button right now and run that shit up. We're almost at 50. We need 2 more likes. We are so freaking close. We're closing in on 50,000 people in our freaking show. I love and appreciate all you beautiful people. I hate the fact that the show will be off until Monday because obviously it's a weekend. But remember, tomorrow night, we're live for the NBA playoffs. In the chat right freaking now. Tomorrow night for the game, Lakers game. Tomorrow night, I'm putting in the chat, come into the live stream for the game. I will be right here, people. And let me make sure I give you guys the information right here. Lakers game time tomorrow. Let me make sure I give it to you correctly. They play tomorrow against the Timberwolves in the first round. I believe it. Yeah, tomorrow, 8:30. I will be in here at 8 o'clock, 8:15 tomorrow night, okay? I will be in here tomorrow night. Let me see what time it is let me see, Eastern Standard Time, though. Lakers game. Make sure you guys go on your Google, because on here it's giving me all kind of shit with AI. AI is telling me a whole bunch of shit. I'm going on ESPN. Here we go. Tomorrow night at 8:30. Okay, I had it right. Tomorrow night, 8:30. I'll be on here around 8:15 getting set up for the live game. If you've been in my channel before during the games, you know what time it is, right? We come in here, we got the games on, we listen to the whole game. It's fun, the first couple games, and then it gets rowdy, people. There will be thousands by the end of the NBA playoffs and NBA championship. We'll be in here having a good time. So all love to all you beautiful people that are in the chat right now. Prayers for all you beautiful people that are going through some stuff in the chat. And make sure tomorrow night, be here. Tomorrow night, can't say enough. Live in the chat, all you beautiful people. All love to you. I will see you guys tomorrow. And make sure when we get off today's show, let it refresh, and then leave a comment on the show. You guys did yesterday. A lot of people did. A lot of people yesterday went back and left a message on the Will. I appreciate you. Roger, I appreciate you. RB, I appreciate you. When we get off today's show, give it freaking 15, 20 seconds, refresh the screen, and leave a message on the platform. All love to you. Chrome, have a great weekend as well. Ray Rios, I see your message. Jeff Lee, have a great freaking Friday night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night for the game, baby. All love to you.
Like a warm hug on that Broadway stage. And Jade Milan, who played the lead role, which is loosely based on Alicia Keys, was also incredible. Just the entire cast. And after the show, Alicia Keys, actually, her and Swizz Beatz were there. She got on stage. And I loved it because she just was in awe, and she was reminiscing about how this came to be and when her first time on stage, and the fact that this show has won Tonys and it was there a year later, still going strong. So everybody gave her a hand and we were just screaming. But the thing I couldn't get over was Alicia Keys had this form-fitting cat suit. And I tell you, she had this cat suit on, and she had this beautiful long leather coat and her boots. And when I tell y'all, that coat looked so expensive. It looked like if you touched it, it would melt in your fingers. That leather coat, you could tell it was like butter. And then she had this chain, this huge